Everyone, today we will see how to apply for bachelor or master admissions to University of Mialano Bicocca for the academic year 2026 and 2027. Mialno Bicocca is one of the main university in the city of Milan. So as you can see that for international students only first two intakes are applicable. So if you want to apply in this university and if you are an international student, then you have to apply in the first two intake. The first intake is from November 7 to January 16 and the second intake is from March 16 to April 16. Similarly, you have to see the other detail. For example, the documents that you need to upload with each application or the required documents, you have to integrate or upload the documents within the deadline of intake. For example, if you are applying in first intake, then you have to upload these documents by January 16, and if you are applying in the second intake, then you have to complete all the documents by April 16. Similarly, they also requested SIMIA statement of verification and SIMIA comparability, which is on one certificate that you obtained in the one application. So you have to upload these certificates within the deadline of your intake. So it is important to do your homework and apply in accordingly in intake. If you are not sure that you will get these documents by January 16, then do not apply in the first intake. Instead, apply in the second intake when you will have more time to complete your documentation. Similarly, there are also other deadlines. So if you get admitted in the first pre-evaluation in the university, then you have to apply on your university for visa, and you have to complete this application by July 31st. And similarly, the other diploma, for example, if you have not completed your high school diploma, if you are applying for a bachelor degree program, then you have to complete it by July 31st, 2026. Similarly, if you are applying in a master program and if your bachelor degree is not completed, then you have to complete your bachelor degree and have to provide your result card by August 31st, 2026. Similarly, if there is an English language requirement for a certain program or talk test for bachelor program, then you have to provide these tests by July 31st, 2026. So technically you can apply without these tests, and later if you get admitted, you have to provide these tests. Similarly, after getting admission and applying for visa, if you get a visa, then you need to arrive in Italy before January 31st, 2027, and then the verification of documents, the deadline is Feb 28, 2027. So this is all the timeline that you have to follow if you get admitted in University of Mialano Bicocca. Then you can also check the programs. So to check the programs, you can click here, find programs, and then you can choose relevant category. So if you are international student, then this will be your category. Non-EU residing in Italy, no. So this is the student. This is the category non-EU residing abroad if you need a visa. Then here you can use the filters. For example, use only this one, fall semester 26-27, and do not use this one. Similarly, click only on the English programs and then click on find programs. And similarly, here you will see all the available programs of bachelor and master degree courses, and here you can see that you can also choose bachelor program or master program, or you can also see these 14 programs. And then, for example, the first program is in applied experimental psychological sciences, which is a 2-year master program. Then the artificial intelligence for science and technology is also a master program. Then astrophysics and space is also a master program. Data science is also a master program. Economics and technology is also a master program. So there are many master programs. If we scroll down, then we may find a bachelor program. So this is a bachelor program, 3-year program, economics and science for environmental sustainability and physics, physical science and innovative technologies. So these two programs are for bachelor students, and all the other 9 programs are master degree programs being taught in English. So these are the programs that are available, and if you want to check the more detail of each program, you can click here on each program, and then you can see the more detail about each program, curriculum requirements, academic requirements, and you can see these requirements. And here you will see the deadline, as I told you, the deadline for the first intake is January 16 and the deadline for the second intake is April 16, but the application process for each intake is same. So it is important that check your documentation. If your documents are not yet completed, then do not apply in the first intake, instead apply in the second intake. So if you want to start your application, simply click here, sign in and register, and here you simply need to click here, I am a new applicant. So click here on the yellow box, I am a new applicant. Then here you simply need to enter your email ID, and once you enter your email ID, you will receive instruction in your email. You will also receive a PIN code, and during your the phase of registration, you have to enter 4-digit PIN code, and your registration will be completed. So we receive a link in our email, and we have to complete our registration. So here all the tabs with the star sign are mandatory, so we have to choose our citizenship. So let's say we choose Pakistan, but you have to choose accordingly your nationality. Then tick these 2 boxes. The second box is not optional, you can tick other. If you want to receive information, then click on continue. So here again we are at the page of courses. So here you have to choose your course. For example, if we want to apply in the second program, then you have to tick here, and then you can start your application. If you want to apply in data science, so click here on data science, or simply click here, apply now. So our course is selected. Now we have to complete all these sections that are shown in the left hand side: education, scores, profile, context. And do not click on this button, because it will be the last step that you have to do. So first you have to complete these steps. And similarly, if you want to apply in more other courses, you can simply click here, add more choices, and new course will be added. So as you can see that you can add in other course, for example, artificial intelligence for science and technology. And if you want to delete any course, you can use this button to click any of these courses. So it is simple. And now you can add your education, so it is the most important thing. So first you have to choose your level of education. If you are applying for a bachelor degree, then obviously your education will be your secondary education. But if you are applying for a master degree program, then your highest education should be your bachelor education. So choose accordingly. So if you have a Bachelor of Arts or Bachelor of Science, so choose your relevant title. Then here you have to write the name of your university. Then write your program name, for example, Bachelor of Computer Science, or Bachelor of Psychology, Bachelor of Sociology. So you have to write your program name. Then you have to write the awarded qualification degree. So again write the title. For example, here you have write your program name like Computer Science. And here you have to write the qualification awarded. So you can write Bachelor of Science or Bachelor of Art, depending upon your education. Then the year of start of your education. So for example, you can write the start of your education. For example, you started your bachelor in 20, and then you can choose the month. And similarly, the expected graduation date or the completion date. So you can choose, for example, 24. And then you have to write the country where you have obtained your bachelor degree. Then the study language. So if it is in English, choose English. Then CGPA or the average grade. So choose your, for example, we write 3.3 obtained, and the maximum is 4. And similarly, if you can add more education here, for example, if you are applying for a bachelor master degree program, then you should have entered your high school education here, secondary education, and similarly the official name of your school, program name, awarded qualification degree. For example, awarded qualification should be high school diploma. Then the start year of your study, completion year of your study, country, and same as I explained above. And if you are applying only for bachelor degree program, then you should have only high school diploma, and you do not need to fill this box, and you can delete this box. So then click on save as draft, and then move to the scores. Okay, here if you can add your score. For example, if you click on add a score, then you can see that if you have any of these exams which is required for bachelor degrees, so for master degree you can add this. If you want to add conversion formula, so you can add all of these. For example, your minimum points in maximum score in grading system is 4, then your minimum passing marks is 2 in CGPA, and then obtained score you can write 3.3, and then you click save as a draft. And here you will see there is an error in education, because we are applying for the bachelor degree program, so we need to add minimum 2 boxes. So here you have to enter the education of your school, for example secondary education, then the name of your school, and then the program name, award, qualification title. So I will add later, I will not add during the recording, but you have to do this for your application. Then move to the profile. In the profile, your given name, your family name, your gender, then your nationality. So choose your nationality, then the country of residence. Then here you have to write your passport number, then the issue date of your passport, expiry date of your passport, and the country of issue of your passport, and then the issue date of your passport. This is not mandatory. If you have entered the passport, then do not, the information of ID card is not mandatory, and it is also without direction, so do not complete it. Then your date of birth, country of birth, and the place of birth. And here you have to upload your photo. So after this you have to click on save as a draft, and then the next step is about your contacts. So you have to provide, here you have to provide your street address, here you have to write the city and province, and region name. Here you have to write the postal code of your city, then your country, and then the telephone is not mandatory. Then the emergency contact is mandatory, so you can give the contact of your any relative like your father, brother, sister, or mother, and you can write that your relation with this emergency contact. Then in the next section about the home university. Okay, so here you have to provide the information of about your current university. So technically, if you have completed your bachelor degree program, then it should not be your current home university, but it is with direct science, so you have to complete it. So you can write your university name, then here you can choose example institution, then you can write the department name, for example Department of Computer Science. Then you can write the address of your university. You can find the address on the website of university, then the country, then the level of education is Bachelor of Science. Then you can choose if it is 4-year degree, then current semester or the last semester technically should be your 8th semester. Then the academic field, you can write the area of your bachelor degree, then you can write the program name of your bachelor degree, and then you can write the start date of your bachelor degree. Then click on save as a draft, and then click here languages. So here you have to choose your native language. So if your native language is English or Urdu or anything else, you can choose. And then here you can add the knowledge of other languages. So for example English, you should know about English, and then you choose your expertise. And if you have any of these examination certificate, then you can choose, otherwise choose other if you do not have this certificate. And you can choose your skill level, for example choose at least B2 as independent user. And then you can write the years of education in English. For example, if you are studying in English, medium of instruction is English, and throughout your education from class 1 to the last year of bachelor degree, then you can write 16 year. But only if your bachelor degree was taught in English, then you can write 4 years. And if your high school diploma or intermediate education and bachelor degree was in English, then you can write 6 year. And here you can write a language test date, additional information. So you can write I studied in or you can write my bachelor degree was entirely taught in English language. So you can write things like that. If you do not have any IELTS or TOEFL certificate, then click save as a draft. But remember, later you have to provide the document if you get admitted. Then about the employment, so if you have any professional experience, you can click here insert new block, otherwise it is not mandatory. And if you do not have any experience, then simply delete it. But if you have any, you can write the company name, the type of business sector, occupation or position, your position in that work, the starting date of your work and the ending date of work, and the totally hours of your work. So if you do not have any, simply delete it and click on save as a draft. Then move to the activities. So here you can describe your most important activities like your sports, organizational, hobbies or other extracurricular activities. So you can click here insert new blog and you can describe your activities, and you can add more than one activity. Then move to the residence. So here if you have expanded during your study a semester or some time in another university or another country, you can add here. But if you have completed your bachelor degree at one place at one university, then you do not need to fill this one. So simply move to the next step here about your visa. So here nothing is mandatory, so you can simply choose plans after graduation, or it is also not mandatory, but you can write return to home country and where you intend to apply for your visa. So you can write the name of city where Italian embassy is located, like for Pakistan it is in Islamabad or in Karachi. Have you visited your destination country previously? So if you have visited Italy previously, then click yes, otherwise click no and click on save as a draft and move to the next step, documents. So this is the section where you will see your documents once you upload them. So here you can see that in the checklist you have to see all the documents that are required. So we will see the checklist, but before we see this tab in others, and here you will see that nothing is mandatory, so we can simply leave it blank. But if you want, you can also add these information. Then in the checklist they will show the documents that are mandatory. So you can see that all the documents that are shown here are mandatory: the proof of English language certificate, entry qualification document, translation of documents. So if your bachelor degree is issued in English language or Italian language, then you do not need a translation. But if your bachelor degree documents are in any other language other than English or Italian, then you have to do translation, Italian or English translation. Then your passport ID, diploma supplement, course overview or description. You have to provide the description of your bachelor degree course and the proof of application fees paid. So first we can see this one, proof of application fees payment. So if you click here, so you can see any of this option. I have not yet attached the proof of payment. Later you have to attach it. So similarly, if I took the TOEFL exam, I do not need to pay the application fees. So if you have appeared in the TOEFL exam, then you do not need the application fees. And if you have paid the fees, then you can choose this option, and here you have to upload the document. And later I will explain you how you can pay your fees. And similarly, for example, if we click here, passport ID or card, and here you first need to attach your passport, and after attaching the passport, you have to choose this option, I have attached the required document. And here you can click here, collapse all pages and close it. Then in the document you will see now that this document is appeared. And similarly, once you upload all these documents are appeared in here in the document section. So it is important that you upload all the documents. Then for the fees, move here in the finance section. So here you need to click here on the 30 euro, and then you need to click here pay with Pagopa, and here you have to enter all your information like your address, your street number, your city code, and then you have to click on this submit. So these addresses are required. So click on submit, and here you will see two options. One is print payment slip, which is only for students living in Italy, because they can pay with the PagoPay by scanning the QR code. And if you are an international student and you want to pay with your debit card or credit card or the PayPal or the Google Pay, you can choose this option. So click here, start online application, and here you simply need to write your email IDs in both boxes and click on continue, and you can see that all the options, credit card or debit card, also the PayPal option, the Google Pay, all the available options are here, and you can choose the option that is relevant to you. So then you can move back here on the my application, edit application, and once you pay the application you have to upload your fee slip here in the proof of application fees payment. And once you upload all the documents, you will see the tick sign, because for example we have uploaded the passport and it is with the tick sign, and we can also see it in the documents section. So you have to pay your fees before the deadline of the intake. If you are applying in the first intake, then the deadline is 16 January, and if you are applying in the second intake, then the deadline is April 16. And once you pay the fees and upload all the documents, you will see all the ticks here, and then you need to click here on the submit button, and once you click here your application will be submitted to University of Mialano Bicocca for the academic year 2026 and 2027.